Hi, hello there. I want to talk a little bit about sleep because I was having a conversation with one of our clients this week in regards to her sleep habits. And it's one of the things that is really important with the Momentum Method coaching and what we do, because sleep is such an integral part of a healthy lifestyle and creating a wonderful bedtime routine that gets you nice and relaxed and calm and falling asleep wonderfully in the pitch black dark as you can get, with Wi-Fi off, and just at peace, being able to fall asleep without anything around you. And this is really challenging for a lot of people, and it's something that we discover every time with new clients, that the same patterns typically are things that come up with everyday people. And this resonates with me so much, which is why I wanted to do a little video on it. And it's falling asleep with the TV on, or having a phone in front of you, constantly scrolling and looking through social media or videos or anything. And this client of ours, she was saying that she does have a TV in her bedroom, and it makes her feel most comfortable to fall asleep with it on. Mainly because of the background noise. And I could not agree with her more on this, because I was the same way for years, probably decades, I would say. Just up until recently, a couple years ago, I always had to fall asleep with the TV on. Because with the TV, you're getting voices, you're getting noise, kind of that white noise, the background noise, which is so helpful in tuning out those internal crazy thoughts that you have at the end of the night. And so we had this discussion on it, and we were so similar in this ranting kind of going on in your head. And I was trying to explain to her, she's not alone. This is not uncommon. The thoughts that come up, especially at the end of the day, right before you go to sleep, is really when it's heightened. Because during the day, you're so productive, you're doing things, you're moving from one task to the next. So you're not allowing your mind to quietly take all those thoughts in, almost like just pass by, in one ear, out the other, just soothing, go by. But at the end of the day, because you've shut the thoughts off consistently because you're preoccupied doing other things, they're heightened at night. And what did I do? And she can attest to this too, our client, we lay in bed pretty tired, but still it's that hamster wheel, the monkey brain. Everything's going on, every scenario replaying itself. I should have had the conversation this way. I should have talked to my coworker this way. Oh no, see, I went down the wrong street and then it took me additional 10 minutes. Tomorrow I'm gonna do this. And it's never good thoughts. At least that was my experience. It wasn't like, hey, hooray for the great day you had. It was always replaying and reinforcing negative thoughts at the end of the day. And it was so difficult to listen to, because it's heart-wrenching, and it makes you wide awake. It kind of makes you get into that fight or flight mode again, when all you want to do is be in that rest and digest state of complete bliss and calmness, because that's what you want your body to be in when you're falling asleep. But those persistent thoughts, they're so loud, and it's really hard to dull those down. So I was trying to give her some examples on how to fix this, because I will say, it certainly took me a little while to master this. I would say probably a couple months, if not longer. And I was trying to pinpoint exactly what it was that I did that made this stop at night. Because I, coach people in that aspect, and I want to give them the right tools to do it. And I would say it's not anything to do with the bed, or when you're in bed sleeping. It kind of happens throughout the day. Because when you're in bed, it's almost like you've created that habit, you've created those thoughts in your mind, that monkey brain, that hamster wheel of bad thought after bad thought, or consequence, scenarios, the situations, the conversations that I had, replaying over and over. But what I did for months was basically try to calm my mind by reciting positive affirmations. And I do this every day, and I did it very intensely for months. I would say maybe 6 months or so. And it's all about being calm and safe in the environment that I'm in. And the environment that I'm in is, my home, my apartment, and the body that I'm in. Because what's happening when you're looking at, or not looking at, but you're listening to the TV at night, is that the thoughts that want to come through your mind, your head, they're kind of being stopped by the TV and the noises. So your thoughts kind of coming into your brain, and it really wants to just release itself and be a thought and then kind of go on its way. But because you're listening to the TV at night, whether you've got your eyes open or closed, the thoughts are getting stuck right in your head, and they're not dissolving. So they're building up and building up and building up and building up, which is making it so hard to release them and to have a peaceful night's rest, because there are so many of them clumped up in here. So what we talk about a lot in meditation, that's again kind of a morning ritual that Dan and I do, and what we teach is really sitting with those thoughts and being quieting your mind. But it's almost impossible to do that at night. So this is what I mean. You want to kind of quiet your mind multiple times during the day. So yes, meditation is a huge part of this, because meditation allows you to sit, whether it be 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or 30 minutes. And it lets those thoughts come and go without judgment. This takes a little bit of practice for sure, but quieting the mind during the day as opposed to at night helps tremendously. And like I was saying, those positive affirmations helped me tremendously. And positive affirmations, what I mean by that is sayings that begin with the term I am. Everything is created within us from the term I am. And you want to make sure that you're reinforcing the positive affirmations. I am healthy. I am whole. I am safe. I am secure. I am grounded. I am calm. I am peaceful. Those enforced over time, day in and day out, will help the subconscious monkey brain thoughts of, you did this wrong, you did that bad, this isn't the conversation that should have happened, you have to go this way next time, you were late. I know it sounds a little quirky and funny, but you just have to positively reinforce yourself throughout the day. If you've got a couple minutes, quiet your mind and make sure you're reinforcing those safe affirmations, those positive affirmations. I am in my perfect body and my perfect self. I am complete. I am safe. Safe is a big one. Safe and safety, secure. I am safe and secure. Because that means you're reinforcing the conscious mind to then reprogram itself to feel much more safe during the day at every moment that you're saying these positive affirmations, which in turn will make those thoughts in the evening at night when you're trying to go to sleep dissipate and become very, very soft and clear, when you can then basically just allow them to pass and not need the outside noise or that distraction from the TV being on. Again, I want to reiterate, this isn't something that happens overnight. It took me a couple months to do, but it was beautiful. And I've adapted, Dan and I have really adapted this amazing affirmation, practice that we do every single day. And once you get through, the safety and the comforting ones, you can add additional affirmations in. Affirmations are everywhere. You can find them on the internet, Google, you can find them on Pinterest, YouTube has tons of them. You just want to make sure that they're positive and making that, secure and safe and happy affirmations. This helps tremendously. Like I said, everything that you do during the day, especially towards your mindfulness practice, calming your mind, getting yourself into that rest and digestive state before going to sleep, is going to aid in the sleep at night. You can also recite these absolutely at the end of the day if you feel like you're in bed and you can't get those angry, malicious thoughts out. Absolutely reinforce, I am safe, I am calm, I am at rest. Absolutely. You can reiterate those and say them as many times as possible. But what I have found, and what I have found most helpful, is doing them throughout the day, at least 2 or 3 times for a couple weeks, if not months. Like I said, it does take time. And this will help tremendously with being calm and relaxed and peaceful when you go to sleep. And sooner or later, you're going to shut that TV off. It was one of the best days ever, where I knew I could fully walk into the bedroom, shut the blinds, not have the TV on, and fall asleep instantly because I was safe and secure in my body and my mind. And it's so rewarding. You can get there, I promise.